All right, so I have set up my video. I've created the questions that I want to add to the video. I have trimmed the pieces or cut the pieces out that I no longer needed. And now it's time for me to assign it to the class. So I'm going to click on the assign option right here in the video that I see. So I'm going to assign it. And I'm going to assign it to a Google Classroom. There'll be some steps that you'll need to follow through in order to make the Google Classroom link active. Make sure you're signed in with your metaridge.ca account. But once you have done that, you should be able to see your Google classes there, or whatever classes you have linked to Edpuzzle. So in this setting here, I have my one Google Classroom connected. If I wanted to add in new classes, which I don't have, I can import classes from Google Classroom this way. So I don't have any, but this is what I do have. I'm going to assign it to this class. When I set the assignment, I have the option to choose the date that it gets assigned on, so I can schedule things in advance if I want to, as well as the due date. I'm not going to set a due date up for this. There's the option here to prevent skipping. So if I don't want my students to jump ahead, if I need them to watch the entire video, I would prevent skipping. I could turn on closed captioning if I feel like that would be of value. And then I'm going to post to Classroom. So I will turn this on. I'll assign my video. So I've created my video, I've assigned it, so I've sent it off to my class. And now when I'm looking at the video itself, it'll show me the students that have or could be watching it, and it'll show me the questions that I have associated with that video. And I can have multiple questions associated. So if I want to see my gradebook, so this is my gradebook, I'm still within Edpuzzle. I can see the videos that I have assigned to the students, and there'll be a series of them here. Remember, in our free account for Edpuzzle, we have 20 videos free. So here are my videos. I can see that the help desk has seen this one. But I'm going to look at it through Google Classroom now. So I've taken this video in Edpuzzle and I've sent it to Google Classroom. So now I'm logged into Google Classroom as a teacher. So this is the teacher's perspective. I can see that I have posted this puzzle here, or the Edpuzzle ladder question. So the Edpuzzle is posted here. I want to change who this is assigned to, mainly because I just want to keep things organized for everyone else. But if you need to edit something about the post, so if there's something within the Google Classroom instructions that you need to edit, you can edit those instructions. So the Edpuzzle is here, but I can edit instructions if I want to edit instructions. I can also change who this is assigned to. So I only want it assigned to the help desk account. If I want to add in a due date through here, I can. And if there is a rubric that I want to attach for my Edpuzzle, I can do that through Google Classroom as well. So I'm going to save this work. And let's take a look at what it looks like from the student's perspective. So now I am logged in to the help desk account. So this is my student's account. And I assigned the work to the student. So here it is. I can see that this is now assigned to the student within their classwork. When I, as a student, click on this, I can click on it here, it launches a window within Edpuzzle. So students will need to make that link initially, and then I can play the video. So the students can play the video. And here's the video popping through. You can't hear it. I can hear it on my headphones right now. When we get to the marker, the question pops up. So the question pops up. I, as a student, get to answer the question. So I need to listen to the video in order to be able to know what the correct answer is. I can rewatch the section if I want to rewatch it, or I can submit my answer, which then tells me, okay, you did well. Great. I got 100 out of 100. I must have been listening. And then continue on. I'm going to pause. It doesn't let me move forward. So you can see that there's a locked option here. So it does not let me move forward. So this is an important piece for you to understand as a teacher. If you think that students would benefit from scrubbing the video, then you don't want to lock this. So as a student, I have watched the video, I've answered my question. I'm going to pop back in from a teacher's perspective in Edpuzzle. So now as a teacher, I'm logging into Edpuzzle. So what do I see when I log into Edpuzzle as a teacher? I'll just refresh the page. Here is what I see. I can see that the help desk account, my student has not watched the entire video. I can see that they've watched 10% of the video, but they answered the question correctly. And I can move on to the next student. So my gradebook will give me a good view of the class and of the video and of the students who have seen that content. So check it out. If questions, let me know. Thank you for joining us. See you next week.